Welcome to CATtheMinion YouTube channel. My name is Teresa, but you can call me Cat. I'm doing the card of the day reading here. I'm using this little Pinochle deck. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but that's how it looks like it's spelled. It's my twin flame deck. It's got two sets of court cards, and I've labeled one DM and one DF. If you don't know what twin flame is, and or you're not one, just think of it as balancing masculine and feminine energies within yourself, and you'll get hopefully the same kind of message. I've already cleared and shuffled the deck. It's the only deck for the last few days that's cleared right away. So, oh yeah, I'm only getting one card. I'm trying to remember how to do this because I waited until almost midnight. I almost lost the entire day. There it is. King of Wands with the Divine Feminine inverted. It's a little DF there. It's upside down. So these are, oh my god, these are non-directional little bicycle cards. So the only way I can tell if it's up or down, if it's symmetrical, is by the writing that I put on it. Okay. So now in theory, if you're trying to be all the way in your feminine energy, you wouldn't want to be trying to balance your fire of the sacral and solar plexus regions with masculine energy. Although you can see by these little grenade things, the holy hand grenade of Antioch that he's holding here, it's kind of like a yin-yang, where it's a little bit of light, a little bit of light in the dark, and then a little bit of dark in the light. So I see this really as indicating that if the Divine Feminine has been operating from a masculine position for protection or survival or emotional stability or whatever, that she's being forced to reconcile which is the larger portion of the yin-yang balance. And you might, and that would include, but not limited to, for symptoms would be nausea, vomiting, upset stomach, diarrhea, urinary tract infection, yeast infection, or being really horny, back pain, hip pain, piriformis, that kind of thing. It's the way the physical body translates that there's something going on in that region of the spiritual and emotional bodies. Now, a lot of the time, the King of Wands inverted would indicate someone who's like a masculine energy or person who's very angry, who's sort of like willful and belligerent, sort of like hot-headed, and reactive, his way or the highway. And you know, a possible message could be that the feminine is feeling like she's in like an undertow of this wave of fire, of like, I have no power against this other person, that could be interpreted that way, or as saying, as a warning. But the way that this is mirrored to me doesn't really indicate that. It's like one side is tied to the other. because if it hadn't written on the card, you wouldn't know which way it was up or which way it was down. So in that way, it's like no matter what's, if you completely ignore your divine counterpart, if you're a twin flame, and you say, I'm just working on me because I don't know what's going on with this energy and it's freaking me out. I need to figure out what it means to me to integrate it. It means, you know, if you know you've been in masculine energy and it's not getting you where you want to be, to embrace this a natural femininity that's either the large portion of your energy on this planet right now or the small portion. But either way, you need to balance it out, and it's really coming from those two chakras down below there. It's laying a new foundation for where you're going in your life. It's like again, it's that phoenix rising from the ashes. And I had this weird dream of bricks being laid down over a wood floor, and I was like, what the hell does that even mean? And one of my friends said that it's a stronger foundation. So, and also the bricks won't necessarily catch fire as quickly with this wand's energy, the flames. It's a brick house. Laying a pavement. It's like putting down railroad spikes for that chariot to come through at some point. So I think that's, I mean, it's going on long enough. It's the general idea of either, you know, ride through this energy of some dude that you know being completely mental and stay strong in your own feminine vibe, or really what I feel more strongly is integration and balance and figuring out where you want to be, working on those energies to, you know, keep your physical body from being sick necessarily. You know, it's those symptoms can be anywhere from annoying to completely incapacitating. Like if you blow a disc in your back or something, or break your hip or whatever, or you have to be on antibiotics for an infection, and so on. It's something that cannot be ignored any longer. Like what engrams are in there that are contributing to pain in the physical body. Now, an engram is basically a memory that's stored in your muscle tissue. So if it's like a PTSD reaction, a lot of people hold their stress in their neck, shoulders, and chest. Some people, it goes right into the gut. And like, what are those memories that are in there that you can process, that you can realize things that from your life when, you know, when you were younger, up at like from birth up until yesterday, that you don't need to be clinging on to, right? And so let's get that in there. Like, share, subscribe, donate, because you love me, and have a lot of nice, bright, colorful energy things of artwork that you can get and all that. So that's enough for tonight. Bye.